together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Smooth in a 2-guard. Ranger at the 4 with Bosch in the middle. Dang out there with Chalmers. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Shot clock at 3. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Nets really lit it up. He finished with an incredible amount of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Chalmers against Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Miami leading by 10. Chalmers passes to Smooth. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Danny Granger. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Patterson in for Anthony. And here is Ross. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
For Miami, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The shot's good from Smooth. Smooth's got 30.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. Number 1, the Heat.
I tell you what, when you have a month, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Lowry kicks to Green. Patterson a screen on Dang. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. He sinks the 11-footer.
And I really like the set they ran there.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Smooth passes to Chalmers. Right wing. Here's Smooth. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's now 35 points for Smooth. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Ross. And he dunks it down.
Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
No, there's no need to be passive. I mean, you've got to attack.
No good from Smooth. The Raptors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. From 13, cannot hit. And the Heat going the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
I'll tell you what, of all the things they did well last season, maybe the most impressive was sweeping the season series against these guys.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry kicks to Patterson. He dishes it to Ross. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And the Heat making a change. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that.
Hard to defend.
Raptors trail by 18, and on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Paper kicks to McRoberts. Bosch passes to Day. Here's Smooth, headed by Green. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Miami with another.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Outside Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Here's Smooth, and the Heat, another 3.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Raptors trail by 18. Right side Lowry, kicks it to Valanciunas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Shot from the wing. That's good. Smooth's got 42 in the game.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Outside Lowry. On the wing, Green. Drains the 19-footer. Green's got 6 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Smooth. DeRozan defending. The shot's good from Smooth.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
They set the pick. Green dishes to Lowry. Green against Dang. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Smooth. DeRozan defending, and that one's good. Smooth's got 46 points.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Lowry with the ball, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Outside Lowry. The tray. Another shot. Shot is no good. Some solid defense from Bosch.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's Smooth, and it's Miami with another.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense.
Give them a round of applause, fans. Your Heat dancers.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. No one near him. Rebound by the Heat.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Patterson kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. And again, Toronto no up. He'd have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And that one's good. Smooth's got 52 points.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Into Patterson. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Smooth. Up and in on the layup. Smooth's got 54 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Lowry passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Passes it to Patterson. Off the screen. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Napier passes to Smooth. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Into Patterson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
A different look for Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Then for the Raptors, Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anthony comes in for Gerald Green. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. That's good. Patterson's got 8.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Cole. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? So you look at Smooth, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His #1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
And Anthony sends it back. Vasquez with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Here's Smooth. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Smooth's got 58.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it. In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league rankings. First in scoring. First in field goal percentage. And they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. This is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And Cole kicks to Granger. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Granger's got his first points in this one.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Patterson setting the pick for Anthony. Vasquez kicks to Anthony.